Good morning, class. Today we learn about the chapter number 1 of chemistry, that is chemical reaction and chemical equation. So here we learn about the chemical change, that what we have learned in class 7th. So what you have learned about chemical change? First, it is a permanent change. Second, it is not reversible change. Third, the particular product which we formed, that is entirely different from the old substance. So here we learn brief about the chemical change. When we learn about chemical change, we have learned the examples also. That examples are burning of fuel, burning of candle, then ripening of fruits, then digestion of food. That all we have learned in class 7th. Now we learn something more about chemical change. Chemical change brings about chemical reaction. So the first question arises, that is, what is chemical reaction? First, what we have discussed, that is burning of coal, rusting of iron, digestion of food, respiration, photosynthesis, milk to curd. That the examples of chemical change. Yes, these all are the examples of chemical change which brings us about the chemical reaction. Now, these all changes are permanent. We get the new substance, and the new substance which we get, that is entirely new, having new properties which are entirely giving us a new substance. We can say that chemical reaction involved with chemical change. So now the question arises, what is chemical change? What is chemical reaction? The process or the reaction in which one or more substance are originally called reactants. They react to form new substance with entirely different properties. There is a breaking of old bonds and formation of new bonds. We simply say that chemical reaction is represented as follows. Reactants gives products. Now this arrow indicating form to, yields to, produce to, converts to. So the question arises, what are reactants? Reactants are the substance that going to take part in the chemical reaction, or simply we can say that they are the substance which are going to take part in the reaction to give us a new substance. It is always placed on which side? Left hand side in the reaction, children. So we have learned about the reactants are the substance which are reacting species, or we can say that the substance that going to take part in the chemical reaction. Now we learn about the products. Now what are the products? So children, the particular new substance, entirely new substance which is formed during the chemical reaction. See, students, keep it in mind that they are the new species or substance which form during the chemical reactions, and they are always placed on which side? Right hand side or in the chemical reaction. So keep it in mind that the particular arrow indicating that the particular substances are converted to the new substance, and these particular substance from which we are getting the product, these reacting species are known as reactants, where they always there on the left hand side, whereas product is always there on right hand side, and the whole represent the chemical reaction in a simpler manner. Now we learn about that. Students, how can we find the chemical reaction takes place? So the question arises that, madam, you have said that the milk to curd, we have not seen the process, but yes, if we are putting the lemon inside the milk, we are getting the curd. So milk has a different property, and the curd has also a different property. When we talked about curd is also converted to buttermilk. So when we talked about if there is a change in state, if there is change in color, evaluation of gas, change in temperature, and formation of precipitates, says us about the chemical reaction. So when we talked about any kind of examples for these particular change, when any of the change we observe, like change in state, if we observe, when we talked about change in